feeling pretty good, especially this guy, Draymond Green, back at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Draymond Green with a great game, back-to-back nights against the New York Knicks and the Pacers. Nice little revenge tour here, but Draymond, nice way to salvage this road trip after it started off awry, 0-2. Now you guys come back home with a split, a big split before you take on the Hornets Friday night.
Yeah, these two games were very important to me. Obviously, there's no surprise. Everyone knows what happened in Charlotte. And costing my team that game. I told you guys I got to make up for it. I got to get us one. And so just wanted to come out and play hard these last two games of this trip. And, no one's complaining about a 2-2 road trip, although probably should be 4-0. But it is what it is. Water under the bridge. We'll keep moving forward.
Draymond Smoley, congratulations on a tremendous performance, incredible floor game, very aggressive offensively. I got two things. One thing, Draymond, my respect and admiration for the way you handled that situation, right? And more importantly, your performances the next two games. And now coming back home, you can finish this revenge tour with a win against those same Charlotte Hornets.
It's a very important game to me. Like I said, my guys went out there and got us a win. All things considered, obviously Steph was missing. And for us to go out there and essentially get that win and for me to cost us a game like that was bullshit. And so, I knew I had to come back and play well. And I'm excited for the Charlotte game coming up because we gave them one they shouldn't have had. I gave them one they shouldn't have had. So, got to go get it back.
Draymond, what's good? It's D. Wright.
D. Wright, what's happening?
Not much, man. Great win.
Thank you.
8 out of 8, the last 11 games, 8 double-digit assist games. Man, your playmaking, it seems like you guys are building more and more chemistry. Guys are shot ready and cutting hard. What have you been telling those guys when you get the ball?
Just find an open spot. I think a lot of times, when you get guys coming from different teams, when you look around the NBA, there's not much ball movement, and there's definitely not much player movement. And so trying to teach them guys the Warriors way, cutting off the ball, screening off the ball, not just waiting and standing for the ball to come back to you. Just keep moving. And I'll find you. Steph will find you. Loon can pass the ball. He'll find you. Brad. So I've just been telling these guys to keep moving, keep cutting, never stay stagnant. The easiest guy to defend is a stagnant player. So just telling these guys to keep moving, and they're doing a great job. Kelly has been tremendous. He's figured it out. And, that's been very helpful for me.
Yeah, Draymond, I'm glad you brought up Kelly Oubre Jr., but let's talk about the young bigs here. Eric Paschall in his second season, been having an adjustment to his role, and then James Wiseman, his second game back. I know he fouled out, but those two young bigs, they seem like they're learning, and they're getting better and better, and back-to-back nice performances for those two guys.
Great performances from both of them in back-to-back nights. I was very disappointed in EP last night. I just didn't think he played with the same aggressiveness he normally played with, and we can't have that. We need his scoring. We need his playmaking ability. We need him attacking the basket. And tonight he did that, and it was huge for us. That's why he was in down the stretch. He played great basketball, and he helped us close this win out. Those two guys are really growing, and as they grow, this team will continue to grow.
No doubt, Draymond. Congratulations on the win, a 2-2 road trip. Like you said, maybe 4-0, but hey, you get the split, and now you come back for a big 4-game stretch. Charlotte, the Lakers, Portland, and the Phoenix Suns. Going to be a lot of fun until you guys get to the All-Star break. Congrats again, and have a safe flight home.
All right, thanks a lot, fellas.
No problem. Draymond Green with a special performance tonight. Nearly a triple-double. Let's get into our crunch time here, Mully and Darrell. Crunch time, Green with the floater. He had a dunk. Oubre Jr. with a step back, and Paschall with some big-time plays down the stretch. Mully, the Warriors close it out. Nice little 6-0 run to gain separation from the Pacers.
What was so beautiful to watch was they were struggling from the three-point line. It didn't discourage them from attacking the paint and attacking from different angles with different players. And I thought Draymond's floor game was beautiful, but his aggressiveness to score the basketball. And, Bonta, you asked Draymond about Eric Paschall and James Wiseman. Darrell, both of them guys had a huge impact on this game. And it's very rare that you see a Warrior team win on the road when they really, really struggle from the three-point line. So getting to the free throw line and working inside the three-point line was key tonight.
Yeah, they closed the game out nicely. They controlled and contained Sabonis. They didn't let him have a big second half. They even got in foul trouble pretty early, so they played and finished the last 6 minutes without fouling. And then, those guys, Draymond and Paschall, had a great offensive side as well, cutting to the basket, finding the cutters like we talked about. So they did a great job closing tonight's game.
We talked pregame about Nate Bjorken's boxing one defense,
Right.
all the stuff, all the different
Junk,
looks they're
janky.
going to throw at Steph.
Right.
But this team has worked against us for so long now. And Kelly Oubre Jr. is a different player. Draymond's playing at a high level. So in turn, you have 6 guys in double figures. As they're trying to take Steph out of his game, the rest of the players stepped up.
I know to get a win with Steph Curry shooting 1 for 11.
Always open, and we know he sees the whole floor. So he just played a beautiful game. I'm happy for him. It was a beautiful redemption game last night, and tonight, just to pay back to the Pacers.
And he's got revenge on his mind for Friday night against the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball and company better look out because he is thinking about them. Draymond Green, that is. And Steph Curry didn't get to play against his hometown team, the Charlotte Hornets, his dad's former team, of course. And tonight he struggled against that janky, junk, zone defense to box and one. That's his 1-3 that he hit. But he stayed with it, Mully. He did other things around the floor here. 1 for 11 from the three-point line, but the fact that the Warriors did win and he still contributed 24 points, big time for the Warriors.
No question. Just his presence on the floor has opened up opportunities for his teammates, and that's why we had 6 guys in double figures. Steph played a beautiful game. He had 8 rebounds, 8 assists, attacking the paint to score, to get his teammates involved. And like I said, Darrell, the biggest thing is, look, everywhere he goes, he's attacking 3, 4, 5 defenders, which is opening up opportunities for his teammates.
Yeah, and it's going to be nice like this where he struggled away from the 3, but, you know, him going to the basket, being aggressive still, not just settling for 3s. You know, you've seen him make a few floaters, that tough left-hand layup on the other side of the rim, and then the 8 assists. You know, he's still getting guys involved, taking what the defense gives him. So it's going to be nice like this, but good players find ways to get it done.
What about him diving on the floor late in the fourth quarter, playing some solid defense there? You don't see superstars. A lot of superstars, they Draymond and Steph. Draymond Saturday against Charlotte, Steph tonight against Indiana, diving on the floor, trying to make things happen here. And here's where Steph Curry gets the bloody nose. No foul call. Gets smacked in the face. And
one. Come on, man.
And one. And you know who the referee was, Tony Brothers. We'll get to that a little bit later. Big fan of Tony Brothers now. I mean, he was having fun with that whistle in the fourth quarter. Come on, Tony. Put it down for a second.
They say no blood, no foul, but there was blood.
Right. A lot.
There was plenty of blood. And you don't see Steph this upset. We saw him at the end of the half here, looking at Tony Brothers, having a discussion with him, Darrell and Mully, like, hey, what's up, Tony? Like, we're going in the lane. You're calling it this way, but you're not giving us these fouls. That's tough, man. Take us through, take our audience here, Mully and Darrell, and I'll start with you, Mully. When a player gets fouled like that, doesn't get a call, you got a bloody nose, and you know the whistle's going against you, how do you adjust to that?
Well, I think the way Steph handled it was the right way. He made sure Tony Brothers knew about it, and I think he got a nice call at the end of the game when Miles Turner blocked his shot, looked like a clean block,
yes,
and he got back to the line. You can call it a payback, but how you interact with the referees at that point in time, you know, pointing it out without embarrassing him, I think it came into play later on, Darrell.
100%, Mully. And Bonte, over my career, you just got to go and talk to the referees with some respect. And, you know, like he said, don't show them up and just let them know, hey, you missed that one, get the next one. And, you know, they reward you the next time, and they'll be paying close attention. And I know Steph was mad. If you ever got hit in the nose, that mess brings a tear to your eye, man. I don't feel good at all.
And I just think tonight's win was a big confidence boost for the role players. Last night, Steph came in and made timely, huge buckets, right, and got that win for them. But tonight, it was Eric Paschall, Kelly Oubre, just across the line. Draymond Green.
Yeah,
Draymond Green making big buckets, making free throws. So just a total team effort, a big-time road win for the Warriors.
You know what? Brad Wanamaker been struggling this season. Had a nice little contribution to the fourth quarter as well. The Warriors' second unit in that fourth quarter, 11-11. So they didn't give up the lead at all until Steph Curry, Dre, and Oubre got back in at the 6-11 mark in the fourth quarter. So the second unit, yeah, it was some sloppy play at times. They held their own in that fourth quarter as the Warriors get the victory here. Let's talk about James Wiseman.